Alright, so what is up YouTube? Today we're back. Today we're back with another video. We're doing back and biceps today. Started with the lat pull down. I don't know, today the weather is kinda moody, you know. It's a little bit depressed today with the weather, you know. When it's raining, it's like it's a cold vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know, people are most likely to feel warm and more, I would say, like energetic. I would say the weather kind of depressed. You know, it kind of plays on a mental, you know what I'm saying? So, but we're here. We're gonna do what we could, do what we have, even if the weather is kind of shady today, but we'll do the most out of it, right? Yeah, just like I said, back straight with Lat Pulldown. Let's go. You can use inner lat pull down to target your lat, but this one it's a little bit different since, you know, it's isolated. You know what I'm saying? You know, since it's isolated, so you can isolate a lot and working on one arm at a time, which again is gonna increase the amount of focus. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be able to focus more on the muscle that you're working on. You know what I'm saying? So I already did like 3. I did 2 warm-up sets. I did 2 working sets already. Probably gonna, you know, I don't know, probably gonna do like 4 sets, 4 hot sets, and 10 to 12 reps. So with them, I think I max out the weight. Probably, I don't know, I'm probably gonna be able to do like 10, I don't know, 8 to 10 reps, but we'll see. Today I feel a little bit stronger, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I slept good last night. Again, this one is good. I have so much stretch on the lat as you release your arm. As you can see, you're trying to stop halfway. Release the arm all the way, you know, all the way up like this, so you can feel the stretch on the lat. That's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot because the muscle kind of stretch a lot. You'll be able to break down the muscle tissue to, you know, have more blood flow going. Therefore, you're gonna have more gains, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this one. On the lat pull down, it's a little bit, you know, since me, I have like long arms. On a regular lat pull down, it would be a lot harder to get that deep stretch that I'm looking for. But this one, I got so much stretch, you know. It's so good that I can have that deep stretch and to really break down that muscle tissue to have more blood flow going in and help me with more fullness and you know, and growth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna do another set. just like I said, I'm gonna do like no, 3 to 4 sets, 3 to 4 hot sets, and that should be it for this exercise. Okay, I feel so pumped right now. So everybody like to live the gym with a good pump, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that comes into this to get your pump, you know what I'm saying? It's not pre-workout, it's not what else, like I don't know, whatever you use. But anything that you use, to get pumped, if you don't prioritize your sleep, you don't have a good sleep. You don't drink enough water. You don't get enough carbs, things like that. So I don't think that's gonna help you with the pump. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can outwork a good sleep. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you rest properly. For now, I'm not taking anything, but it's like I'm on creatine. It's like, I'm on caffeine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take any pre-workout, nothing at this moment, because everything that I've been using, they're all gone. So now it's just good sleep. Keep myself hydrated all the time. Those things gonna help you with a good pump. That's for sure. Pretty much done with this. I'm gonna do a city roll. City roll is a must. If you wanna grow your back, you gotta do city roll. So we're gonna do them now. All right, so now we're doing close grip city rolls. All right, so doing the exercise is not too much to explain. I think everybody can do this exercise. The only thing that you have to be focused on is the stretch, the tempo, and also trying to keep your chest up the entire time that you're doing the movement, and that's it. You know, the more you have, the more you can stretch out, so the better it's gonna be for the muscle. You'll be able to break down more muscle tissue. Therefore, you're gonna get more blood flow going into the muscles, which is gonna help you with the pump and look a lot fuller. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. So there's not too much to explain on this exercise. I don't know how someone can really mess up with this exercise. You know what I'm saying? So because it's just like it's the same motion. There's nothing to tweak. There's nothing to change because the movement is like is the same motion going back and forth. So there's not too much thing going on when you're doing this exercise. So and you still found like some people not be able to do this movement properly. You know what I'm saying? Again, the close grip is gonna give you, more lats. So the wider your arms are, so the more you're gonna get on the mid back, and also you're gonna get some windboards, whatever, right? But if you have the close grip, so your arm is gonna be close like that, so you'll be able to target more on the lats, right? That's the only thing you have to keep in mind. The grips that you have to use, and use them intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So to just go grab something and then not knowing so what you're gonna use it for. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know ahead of time before you even do the exercise. Okay, I wanna target my lats only. I wanna target my lats and also my mid back. This is how I'm gonna perform the exercise. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful and not just doing everything just like you see everybody does. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be mindful and be intentional about what you're doing. So that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I started with 200, I think. Yeah, 200 pounds. Probably gonna, I don't know. Maybe probably gonna drop it down or increase it. So I don't know. But I did like 10. So my first set I did 10 with it. Probably gonna keep it on like 4 to 5 sets. I don't know yet, but yeah. All right. All right, so another thing you gotta be careful on the stretch. So when you release your arm, you don't wanna hold that stretch for that long, because what's gonna happen, you're gonna have so much tension on the muscle tissue. You never know, you might have some muscle tear if you hold it too much, especially if you go super heavy and you hold the position at the angles like this. So as you can see, because when you're doing rows, things like that with a setup like this, like a cable seated rows, you have a tension throughout the movement. So when you hold the position at the most stretching position, you have so much tension on the muscle, you have a lot risk of injury. You never know, you might have some muscle tear. You know, anything can happen. You can have some cramps, things like that. So make sure that, especially if you don't drink enough water before you come to the gym. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful, right? You gotta be careful. Don't hold it for too long. 1 second, that's fine. You know, just to kind of like put some stress on the muscle, so therefore you can, you know, have more blood flow and feel fully pumped. So yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so now we're doing seated high row, right? Because this one is for the upper tribes, mid back, things like that. So because it's different, you can use this to do like a row. I would say like when I say a row, like you can do like a low row, or you can target a lot. You can use the other because it has like it has like two grips. There's one like this, and there's one kind of like neutral, you know what I'm saying? So for the neutral grip, you can use that to do like a low row. For like the one that is kind of like It's a super pro, like kind of like pro knitted, like this. It's straight, so you can just grab them and then do like a high roll to kind of target um, the upper tribes and also the mid tribes, right? Yeah, to kind of like target the whole tribes, I would say. So yeah, I was talking to somebody. It's not a friend. It's just somebody that I just met here, and he was talking to me about how social media kind of affect his mental. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that um, a lot of people has been dealing with the same thing too, where they say, I hate social media. I hate, scrolling all day. That's just so addictive, things like that. But I told them, you know, there's a way you can do that. You can limit yourself because nobody force you to scroll on social media. You do it for yourself. You do it by yourself. So nobody, you know, like stand behind you and say, "Yo, hey, you gotta go to the social media." No, nobody forces you to do that. So if you can do it by yourself, then you can limit yourself from staying on social media too much. I know it does a lot of things on people's mental, and it's kind of fucked up, right? But you can just you can limit yourself just like me. People think that just because I'm recording myself and posting content every single day, they think that I'm on social media all the time. No, I just post, my man. I just post and get off of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't stay on social media for so long. Like keep scrolling and having some shit dopamine. You know what I'm saying? So I just post my video. I post whatever content that I have to post. I post them, and I get off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I limit myself for a period of time that I have to stay on social media. I don't have to stay all day long, keep scrolling. I got shit to do, you know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna make me stress out, you know what I'm saying? So just like I said, you can limit yourself. If you think that it's gonna do something to your mental, then if you can cut it completely, cut that off. But if you think that, I don't think people should get off of social media completely, because you have to socialize. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people who kind of like, I would say, introvert. Don't really like to socialize, don't like to be around people, things like that. I think social media is a good, it's your best friend. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay all day on social media. Keep scrolling. You can limit yourself from staying on social media for too long. I do that. I do that. I put like, I think 20 minutes 20 minutes just to scroll on social media. Once that 30-minute mark, hey, I just, I shut everything down. All right, let's go. Oh, okay. right, so now we're doing the preacher curls. See, the preacher curls, my favorite. The best exercise ever. And yeah, guys. So today I'm gonna talk about how you can perform this exercise, right? I think the last video I did, but I didn't go deep into details how you can, set the seat. The first thing that you have to do, the handles, different grips, target different muscle groups, things like that. So I got a comment. I got a comment on this exercise. Somebody asked me to do a video on how to do it because when they, I don't know, for some reason, he said that he feel all the movement going into his forearms. So his forearm is like so his forearms kind of hurts when you're doing this exercise, right? All right, so I'm gonna show you how to do this exercise, all right? So the first thing that you have to do is to set the seat properly. Set it to your height. If you're tall, you might want to put the seat a little bit lower. If you're short, you might need to put the seat a little bit higher to be able to have that that shape. As you can see, my armpit kind of like wipe around the pad, right? So if you up here like this, as you can see, I have like so much room right here, right? I have so much room right here, and only my elbows support, support the only my elbows the pad support. So I have like all this, my armpits, all this, body part of the pad. So you have like to go all the way in like this, so where your chest can touch the pad, and your elbows kind of like not all the way down like this. As you can see, it's still down. So you have to be right here. As you see my elbows, I leave like an inch on the pad from my elbows, right? So keep it right here like this, so you'll feel more on the biceps than the forearms. And another thing, if your arms open like this, as you can see, my arms, they kind of open, right? So therefore, you're gonna feel a lot on the forearms, and also you're gonna feel a lot on your shoulders, right? As you can see, my arms, they kind of open right here. If I close my arms, I have more biceps. I emphasize more on the biceps, right? So that's the way you have to set yourself up to perform the exercise properly. So if your arms open like this, you're gonna get some biceps engagement, but you're gonna feel a lot on your forearms, and you're gonna feel your shoulders kind of get involved into the movement. So you have to close your arms a little bit, not too close like this. You can close them like this, right? But for me, it's better right here, right? Like straight like this. As you can see, I have more biceps, right? You see, I have more biceps. If I'm like this, it's kind of hard, right? And just like I said, make sure that the seat not too high, and then you're gonna be like this. If you like this, as you can see, you're gonna have a lot of forms because the seat is too high. If I go down, as you can see, I have a proper form, to perform the exercise, right? Again, too wide, not good. So close like this, it's a lot better. burn, baby. Damn, that shit burn. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, right? Only 10 reps, I would get that shit. I would get that shit crazy, right? So again, keep it close, so you'll be able to emphasize more on the front biceps right here. So not too close like this right here, right? You see? Like this. If it's like this, not good. Yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so, because that's gonna help the channel to grow. For anyone who already joined the channel, thank you a lot. Make sure that you like, comment, share with somebody, and let me know what you think. Let me know what is that you want me to report. Tell me what you want to know. Drop anything on the comment section below. Just let me know, guys. Let me know what muscle group, what kind of content that y'all want to see, and I do my best, to do whatever y'all ask. For now, about to go home, eat something, get some carbohydrate, things like that. So, yeah, guys, see you for another video. I'm out.